The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this is secured by the Patriots. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Brady going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Hey, Alabama.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Brady. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Titans, they've got the foot.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I hate that it does that. That was easy.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Great. Check, watch 54. Great stone, travel. Watch twins. Watch twins. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Big grip.
Now Jones on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
After the sack on first down, Jones. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Go!
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is going to be incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
That's fielded in the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit... It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mariota gives to Henry. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Now Lewis here on first down. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down, here's Henry. And an alley to run. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones now operating from the gun. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 37 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a...
Dion Lewis. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dion Lewis, 75 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Santos with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Jones throwing on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. On third down, Barkley. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And Rosas puts this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. But we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Mariota now to throw on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check 50, check 50.
One.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the 2nd level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Lewis. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Check three. Slam.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
Now this one complete on the slant route. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 3rd and 2, Jones. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Go.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Titans, they've got the football back and they've got it in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 27 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to T.J. Jones that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
60 outlaw? Yeah. Watch the run. No. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 5-4. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Smooth.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Watch twist.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take wins home.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Zipper. Hey, box drop. Leo. Shoot.
Now Jones from the gun. He'll throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Jones flush to his right, looking for Shepard deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 87 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12, Mariota stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Mariota hands to Henry. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They get it to him running left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On the set.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Go out.
Jones now On 1st and 10, pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play.
Of it, Gardner Minshew, the original.
That's a good feeling if you're a parent, for sure. We all know that for those of us that have kids. And how about the way John DeFilippo, the offensive coordinator, opens this thing up? He said he was going to be more aggressive. They threw it on 3rd and 1, 1st and goal. He comes out, touchdown, Gardner Minshew.
Here is a handoff to Henry, and Henry will get 2. So as we talk about Marcus Mariota, we talk about a guy who has a lot to prove here in 2019. There's his career record against Jacksonville. So far, to start this season, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, a quarterback rating of 112.8. Extra offensive lineman is Quessenberry, who caught a touchdown last week against Indianapolis. 2nd and 8. And Bouncing it is Henry, right side, and knocked down right at the marker. Depends where they set it down. And they are going to give him enough for a first down. Here's the offense for Tennessee. And as you look at that offensive line, Roger Saffold is a big free agent addition, the former Ram. And the backs and receivers, Adam Humphries was the security blanket for Jameis Winston in Tampa Bay, and that's what the Titans would like him to become for Mariota here at Tennessee. Pressure on Mariota, and the pass gets away and incomplete for Jonnu Smith, the tight end.
Well, this offensive line, Joe, has two starters that are returning from a year ago. Dennis Kelly, their left tackle, number 71, who just gave up some pressure on that last play. He has stepped in for Taylor Lewan, the Pro Bowl left tackle, who has been suspended for the first 4 games. Dennis Kelly, he gives great effort, but he has struggled at times, and really the entire group as collectively.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Flag is down, a gain of 6. And holding.
Offense, number 75.
Yo.
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's against Shamil Douglas, who's playing at right guard. And
that's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, this was an easy call right there in the middle of the screen.
Say that again? All right.
Hand up around his neck.
I'm going to be honest, I'm not really going to pay attention too much to... I'm not really talking too much. I don't even know I got my mic on this, but... That's good. I'm watching the Thursday night game on my phone, so I'm not really going to be able to hear you, so. Oops.
A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Man, I put my receivers in the wrong spots.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That to be lead.
Westbrook is waiting for the punt.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Leonard Fournette. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
There's Foles. There on the catch, Alfred Blues. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made.
I love that play. That's one of my pick on the user plays. You can't use their everything. And then a lot of times people will overcompensate one or the other.
If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're
it's really hard to guard everything on that play. So I like that play. At least for me. I make good reads on that play.
Running in that direction, then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That computer hit stick is nasty with him and Kuechly and Eddie Jackson. No, Derwin James does it. I don't know who else, but that computer hit stick is nasty with the 3 of them.
The last run good for 2. Here's
it's a good way to get, I wouldn't want to say cheap stops because that's one of the reasons why you use the team, but it's a good way to get stops, I'll say.
Now a run. This is Alfred Blue.
I don't think I got the first.
Inside the 10 now to the 9.
Nope.
Gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up there.
Where are you putting your players?
We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards.
I thought Bobby Wagner was coming free up the gap. I got scared. I was like, oh, not only is he going to stop me, he's going to get a hit stick and might get the ball.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
That's the only bad thing about that play is you can't flip that,
1 on 1st down.
which is fine. It's got other options.
You just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They'll run with Fournette. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
It was quick this year, I feel like.
Something better here on 3rd and goal.
With the Minnesota Vikings, Mike wanting the Vikings to run the ball
That's
more.
got to be
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
No. Terrible run after the catch. Catch the ball and go up the field. Well, that's a win for you.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring
You got to consider that drive a win.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays.
How is that not a hit stick?
Any mistakes?
I thought that was a hit stick.
Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Might as well throw the elbow.
You want on a 1st down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Wing tight.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They run it with Carson, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Penny, a 1st down carry, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I thought you did too. It was good blocking.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and these creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Man, the Jaguars are killing the Titans right now. About to be 14-0.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach
Oh, give me the catch, Ramsey.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on,
Are we going
how about
for
the
it?
execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, backed him up. 4th and 28, I got to back him up, you know.
Fournette, a first down.
Where's my blocking? There it is.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it.
Oh, I went for the hit stick.
30, past the 20.
That was stupid.
A terrific run there by Penny, 73 yards.
I thought you did that on purpose. You didn't do that on purpose?
And use their first timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I was gonna say, you don't tell me you didn't do that on purpose.
Excuse me.
They come out here in the eye. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, it's Carson. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He lost a big
taking it into the end zone.
There, and it leads to fourth down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers.
You know what? In years past, I used to do that, but I feel like this year the defense is just too good. I mean, like running the ball is easy this year. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like inside the 10 though is just you never know.
Before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
So I don't know. I've come to change my ways a little bit. Like if that was the last possession of the game, I probably would have done that if I was you, but because you don't want me to get the ball back. But you get the ball at half though. You get the ball at half, right? So that's good. Yeah, I think you get the ball at half. Pretty sure.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
But I'll take that.
Definitely a thought. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On second and 2, Foles. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
I have time to do
get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter.
He should have tipped it backwards over his head to the guy running behind him in the end zone. Like the Randy Moss catch, where he caught it and flipped it over his head.
We send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime report. Coach? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
He really sees coverages very well, especially for a young quarterback, and he's not rattled. He moves the pocket.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next.
You're running well on this.
They're down here very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
Oh, where's a tackle?
Take it from there. See how that
Realistic.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
And he sees the route. He's very good. And most quarterbacks at this level are. Where he struggles is when he has to anticipate and cut it loose.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. He's got Lockett. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory.
I'd rather give that than a TD, though. So,
yeah, guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
After that one. Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
On first down, Carson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays.
Yeah, I thought he was about to break out of there.
That just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On third down.
Oh, I should have went for the hit stick. I shouldn't have went for the hit stick again. I went for the hit stick twice.
Chris Carson, 64 yards.
Should have turned around and scraped and tried to tackle.
Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said,
no, the Bills are.
And then some, and then some. In fact,
but the Bills are very hard to use on this game, so it's not easy to use them. Especially, you said you did use the Bills? Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like Allen's okay, but the run game is very tough for them since they got rid of freaking what's his name, McCoy. So since they got rid of McCoy, they don't really have any good running backs, so it's not easy. Plus, Madden doesn't never gives the Bills any. We're 2-0, and they put Josh Allen up from a 74 to a 75. I'm like, oh great.
This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
61, matchbox, white.
Matchbox. I get it.
Now Foles.
Don't roll backwards. I hate that. I hate that roll backwards. That's the only reason I don't like the flat route is because they'll roll backwards on that, which is so stupid. No one in the right mind catches that in real life and then rolls backwards.
That's the key for the quarterback. Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain.
Yeah, he wasn't really out there, but I don't know. I just couldn't get enough agility going there.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field.
Where are you throwing that? Oh my goodness, he's so open. He's so open.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, but he was so open.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Foles. Open man is Westbrook, complete.
Possession catch.
Fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Not without a little bit of tension there, though. All out blitzing again? Nope.
They go play action here on first down.
I don't know why I just do it right to him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I saw him cutting up the field. They'll never show you the replay of that one after the game, but he started cutting up the field, and I was like, oh, he's going to go up the field. So I threw it, and he just... the guy just had to karate chop the ball. So I guess that makes up for Jalen Ramsey dropping the pick. So I guess I'm okay with it.
They'll try the right side here. Get
out of my way, fatty.
And some space here. There he goes, right side. And he will get this.
I thought my lineman was about to
Jaguar touchdown.
Stop.
Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Physical players that can move and can be hard.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose devil.
I didn't get the fumble.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disastrous.
That would have been crazy. I had one like that earlier in the year where I hit sticked. And it was against Dallas, obviously, too, because everyone uses Dallas. I hit sticked. Maybe it was Zeke? I can't remember who it was. And he fumbled. The ball went 3 yards forward, and Tavon Austin picked it up and ran it 15 yards for a touchdown. Because nobody responded to the ball. It was crazy.
Ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Oh, my guy just got...
And he'll be upended at the 33 following.
My guy tripped over his own dude.
And guess what? It brings up third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson.
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding. Come on.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Rashad Penny. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Play action. Mariota.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Carson. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Oh, no, they lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score.
I guess that makes up for me not getting the fumble on the kick return.
How deflating.
Absolutely.
This is a crazy game.
Let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed.
I gotta not get hit sticked by Bobby Wagner and lose this game.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Good game, man. You should call both timeouts, but I'm just gonna punt it out of bounds. Well, that's a smart play. You gotta call both timeouts and make me punt it. Maybe I mishit it and I don't kick it out of bounds. I'll give you a chance. But I'm just.
And they will take a knee here.
Making you do that. Or maybe I kick it out of bounds too fast.
Is called with 5 seconds left.
You get some time.
Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Good game.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Over the last couple of seasons makes a big play. This defensive front trying to get going for the Jaguars. The offense is going, a 14-0 lead after 1. On to the second we go. And Thursday Night Football presented by Bud Light Platinum will return after these messages.
Rated M for mature. Learn more about the open beta at callofduty.com.
PlayStation.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat.
I don't have time to